a concept of couples, or I should say women, empowering women, whether they are a businesswoman, whether they are just striving in school to get to their dreams, or just a night out with their mate. So this concept really came about. My husband and I were talking about how we should be able to do something for the community where we could empower young and more matured women that to develop or to evolve their relationships, and how to put their best foot forward in their relationship. So then, because I had this skill of sewing and a little bit of fashion sense, put that together with my mental health background, I then decided that a boutique, a one-stop shop that encourages women to take care of themselves and yet liberate them in terms of getting their needs met and feeling beautiful, and really bringing the beauty within out, then it would be a good thing for the community, as well as beautifying the community too, right? Bringing a store that once you came in, the environment said everything to you.
You did not feel like you were in Dudley.
They're not really feeling me on Dudley Street.
No, it doesn't feel. Once you walk into the store, it doesn't feel like you're in the same neighborhood. Your boutique, I have to say, personally, I love it. It feels like it should be on Newbury Street, but I'm blessed to have it on Dudley Street.
Thank you. Yes, actually that is a comment that I get every single time.
Because it's amazing in there. And when you say a one-stop shop, it literally is from makeup to henna to outfits. And I love the fact that you're open until 10 p.m. So we don't have to go to the mall. Oh, there's nothing open. I have to go to the mall. No, you can go right on Dudley Street, 722, and get you an outfit in the middle of our neighborhood. And that's not, you know, we want to close at 6 and stuff.
Right. I mean, it's catch-22 really. You want to stay open, you want to do business in your community, and then there's a thing where everyone says, oh my God, you know, it's a dangerous community, how can you open there? My idea about that is, you know what, the community's always taken care of me. Black folk, Hispanic folk have always been good to me. I lived in Roxbury pretty much most of my life, immigrating from West Africa. So I lived in Academy Homes. So getting, you know what I mean, knowing the streets and living in Roxbury and then growing up, I personally understand that people are not out to get you, and personally, if you take care of the community will take care of you.
Have you noticed an influx of women coming in? Because you recently did a fashion show.
That's right, I did. I did a fashion show. It was the premiere of the Boston Fashion Week, and with Anna Maven. And she, I think, coordinated, she has this affiliation I'm a part of, where I presented a collection for the first time.
How was that?
That was super exciting. I was super nervous. I felt like, you know what I mean? You just have to take a plunge. You have to take a chance, especially in business. There are risks. You get scared. But for the young women out there, or even older women who feel, oh my God, this is so complex and I'm not going to be able to make it. How can I create a budget? How can I create a business plan that's actually going to work? The market and so forth. There's plenty of ways, and if you really, I mean, I know this is so cliche, but it's really just the oldest trick in the book. If you believe in something, if you put your best foot forward, or if you just say to yourself, this is what I'm going to do, and create a plan, right? One of my husband's favorite things to say is, the trick to success is, you know what I mean, planning, organization, consistency, and persistency. So
hold on. Your husband gave us the keys. So what does it say again?
So planning, organization, consistency, and persistency.
Okay. I think I have those down packed. Mix it up with a little tardiness. I think I have that down pat.
Good. So the whole idea is belief, right? We are a couple who believe a lot in energy and believing, and that's, you know what I mean? I mean, that's how prayer works, right? So you just have to, again, think positive and create your plan and execute it. One of the things my husband tells me about too is that administration piece. Who's going to do your admin work? What do you do every time? Who's going to do your admin work? Who's going to take care of your finances? And I just say, don't worry about it. Small potatoes. I always say that to him. And yeah, I found myself drowning in the beginning. And then that's really important too. You do have to really get your finances in order. Get a QuickBooks. Get someone that knows how to do it. Whatever it is, you need to do your admin work.
And just a quick, you do not know Nikola Tesla, as far as the listeners are concerned, but you do know about General Electric, and that is because Nikola Tesla was not a businessman, nor did he know how to set his finances, his admin work. So he was brilliant at what he did as far as electricity is concerned and energy is concerned, but he didn't do his admin work. And that is the reason why we know General Electric today and not Nikola Tesla.
Like most creative thinkers, Nikola Tesla was a very profound, creative, forward-thinking man. So you find that in artists most often. I find you have all of this creativity and energy, and I tell all these kids that are getting diagnosed with ADHD and all these other oppositional defiance disorder and things like that. You know what? That is energy that I feel people haven't been able to contain, or they haven't learned how to give you the proper tools to contain it yourself or to properly channel it. So they are going to say things to you like, here's these medication because I don't have the tools to support you. If you don't have the tools, then you should say that I'm unequipped. I don't have the tools to support our youth. You shouldn't suppress their dreams.
Are our educators listening right now? Are you listening right now? Don't sit here and suppress the babies because you don't have the tools.
Now, I'm not saying that medication is like, I'm against medication altogether. I do believe that treatments do work, but properly monitored treatments work. I don't necessarily believe that every child, there's a cookie cutter approach to every child in terms of classroom settings or structures. And I guess this is just to connect to, following your dreams. If you are being told that, you're too hyper, you're too disorganized, and I have young women that come in to the store and ask me, I wanted to do that, or I wanted to do this. And I say to them, this, all of that energy that you have, it's just doing something one at a time, something as simple as yoga, taking the time to properly meditate or pray and get yourself centered to a point where you're doing things one step at a time and being in the moment as opposed to being so hyper-reactive to society's expectations of what they want you to be as normal.
So, really quickly, so do you conduct therapy sessions in the store?
Well, technically, because of my credentials, I can only say that I do couples counseling, right?
Because you didn't pay people enough to for other titles you have to pay.
Yes. So that is in the process. I am in the process of doing that. I actually have had I have a couple of clientele right now that do come in for couples counseling.
Really?
Yes.
How is that? Do the men feel awkward walking into a woman's boutique?
You know what? No, they don't. When men actually love it. Men are. So I have a back room. It's called the Golden Room. I sell adult items, adult toys, and people often think that men will feel awkward coming in if they're buying something for their mate or for their wife, and they come in and they're like, can I see the back room? And it's like, I'm a professional, so everything is confidential, and I'm not there to judge.
No judgment.
No judgment. I'm there to hopefully support and liberate. And so, no, men come in and they're very comfortable. They're very open. They're very funny. But it's all very professional. It's all just conversations about what are you trying to do with your wife, or are you going out of town or something like that, and they should just come in and just ask. And I also have men that come in for lingerie and gowns for their
Oh, I thought we were taking this to another conversation real quick.
What's that?
When you said I have men that come in for lingerie, I was just like, oh.
Oh, that too. There are men of the women and men of the LGBTQ community that come in.
Really?
Yes, and again, there's no, for me personally, I'm a professional, and my position is to support people, again, taking things one step at a time and not necessarily create judgment as to what their position is. That's not my job, and that's certainly not my position as a human being. So if people come in and they're a customer and they feel comfortable enough to come in, then I treat them with the utmost respect, as I do anybody else.
So, liberation. You said this word 3 times already.
Oh, yeah.
And I would like for you to tell the listeners, we have viewers, but tell the listeners why liberation is so important, or really it's not an important piece of the conversation, but given the stigmas that we have in this country, liberation and your background kind of clash. And how have you made that work for you?
I mean, let's see. Like, if you look at, for example, and then let's not make this too much about me, but if you look, for example, like my personality or who I am as a person, my identity, I am first a person. I first belong to God, right? I'm a human being, and then I am a woman, and I'm Black, and then I'm sort of, African American by like literal definition. I am Muslim, and I am a mother, a lot of things. So all of these things combined, you can see the dynamics. You can see how I've come to a lot of experiences from West Africa, poverty, to the U.S., from the projects to the corporate world, now to owning a boutique. I think that we, as women, as Black women, to keep it more of a smaller subgroup, we have a responsibility to conduct ourselves in a way that is exemplary of the behaviors that we want to see out of the young women in our community.
Can you say that again for those that thought it out on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday?
I think that we as Black women have a responsibility to conduct ourselves in an exemplary manner for the young women that are either watching or observing or listening.
Absolutely. Because whether or not we want to believe it, we are a mentor to somebody who's watching us at all times.
Well, take parenting, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, you think that you're not teaching your child when you're just doing something on the phone or talking on the phone or just behaving. You're just living in your house, and then your child watches you, and so children really don't learn what we tell them, right? They learn by watching. They learn our behaviors, right? So you can think something as innocent as saying something minuscule to your friends, like, oh, and then your child then is acting that way when she's a teenager or when she's grown up. And then you wonder, you say, well, that's not what I wanted for you. And you wonder where it came from. Or low
do as I say, not as I do.
Exactly. And then you wonder why your child has low self-esteem, for example. You wonder why she looks in the mirror and she doesn't like her hair. Well, you've been looking in the mirror and you didn't like your hair. You've been looking in the mirror and you've been talking about, like body dysmorphia of some kind. You've been talking about how you don't like yourself, but you don't say it. You just act it. You look at your stomach, or you grab it a certain way, or you only wear certain things, or you only, I don't know. Even in arguments, how you conduct yourself with your mate. Your children are watching, and the community is watching, and the world is watching. It's not necessarily putting emphasis on what people think. It's sort of one of those things where we don't care, but we should care. Like, it's one of those things, like, it's not important, but it is important. so to speak. Like if you think that it's not, it's like, so for example, like I don't care what people think about me. You know, I'm gonna go out in community. I'm gonna act this way, and I'm gonna be myself. Yes, there's a way that you can be yourself and not necessarily lose yourself. So every time, for example, you're out there and you do something that's less than you, right? Because I believe that every time you feel you're just disrespecting yourself or disrespecting someone else, you're actually disrespecting yourself, right? So I think when you do that, you lose a piece of yourself because you're not being genuine to your true nature. And that's what I think. I think all black women are queens and princesses. So if you act otherwise, then you're not being true to your nature.
Very well said about having the tools to educate. Good rising. Therapy is good. It can actually help you out in whatever you're dealing with, from personal issues and relationship issues. You get to see and hear the truth, even if it hurts. Do you hurt feelings sometimes?
I've been known to not have a filter.
welcome, hey sister. How you doing?
A little shout out to a clinician that I work very closely with, Monique Selden. She always says, "Damn, Tom, you got no chill," and I don't think I do, and I don't mean to be so forthcoming. A psychiatrist once told me, "You are unusually sincere," and I don't know. I've just been like this ever since I was a kid. But yes, a male client that was very, very, very comfortable. I remember his face sort of just gawk, like, she just say that. But it's one of those things where it's not necessarily like, to hurt people's feelings, but it's to allow people to come to their own realization, right? So you're not necessarily telling them what the answers are, but you're allowing them to be in the moment and take time to play out their thoughts, and you're just there sort of to provide the tools to bridge each other's communication. So you're discerning what people are saying. Well,
so you're like a mediator.
Yeah, you're sort of like a mediator. You're sort of like a mediator, but just sort of paraphrasing or using sort of motivational interviewing, what we call motivational interviewing, to just sort of play out so they can see it for themselves, so they can come to their own realization of what's happening.
Have you found it, I want to acknowledge callers online 1 and 2. Give me a second, baby, I'll pull you up. Do you find that we talk with more emotion than fact? And is that a problem? Like, as far as going back and forth, well, he da-da-da-da-da and she da-da-da-da-da, is there more emotion than actual fact? And how can we get out of that? Or how do you advise us to actually communicate when we have so much emotion in what we're trying to communicate, but there's absolutely no facts in what we're communicating?
Here's the thing. As long as we start with the premise that absolutely no one is rational when they're upset. It's like an oxymoron. The two can't coexist. You can't be rational and be upset. The two cannot coexist. So it's like saying, I was sinning, but I still had faith. Faith and sin cannot coexist. That's silly, right? So one has to be absent for the other one to exist. And so if you just start with that and understanding we are upset, and just understanding that is one of the triggers of escalating the problem to something else. Right now I'm upset. It is better if I speak with you. Give me 5 minutes. Give me a moment.
What if you need 5 months?
If you need 5 months, how do you do the work if you're apart? That's interesting. If you need 5 months for whatever reason is a danger to you, if you're going away but you're an entity, you're a unit. I'm not sure that's the goal. I'm not sure that's the point. Like, how do you do the work if you're apart? I believe in the work. Like, you have to grind it out. You have to stick it in there. And then if you understand that this is someone that you have to be apart with, then it's probably something that you're not gonna be together. If you have to be apart, and to me, that doesn't make sense, because if you're a community, right, you have to be in the community to work it out. If you're a family, if this is your woman or your man, then you should do the work. Learn the verb, right?
Yes. She said work is a verb. That's what you mean. 617-282-0062. We are in the building with Tanya of Couples Therapy. That is 722 Dudley Street in Dorchester. It's so weird to call that Dorchester, though.
Yeah, it's easier to get to from Upham's Corner. So from Columbia Road, it's like a block or two down.
Okay. 617-282-0062. Good rising, call you live.
Good rising.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm blessed. How are you all?
We're super fantastic.
Oh, yeah, about this part, especially when a woman says to me about you're not going to be, you're not being your true self since you're a queen if you go out there being a snake and stuff like that. And then you talk about being irrational. Usually when something happens that day, I jot it down and I think about it that day. And then the next day or the day after, I might react on it.
That sounds like self-control. Congratulations. Not everybody has that.
They need to do that because then you're thinking rational instead of irrational.
Thank you, baby, for your experiences. Do you think that?
I think that
Writing it down today. You hurt my feelings. I'm mad at you today. Let's write it down and revisit it tomorrow.
I think the gentleman on the phone has it a perfect plan because you are not going to forget and it's not going to be inaccurate. One of the worst things, it's like quoting someone for something that they didn't say and then escalating it to the worst. So yes, that is a very good strategy. Writing it down so it's accurate and then bringing it up when everything has decompressed. It's good.
And I'm thinking about my notes. My notes may not be all the way accurate either. I felt like, and a lot of our feelings get in the mix. How do you deal with that? Don't you have when you have situations in your own relationship, in your own marriage, do you kind of do your own couples therapy on yourself?
No way, I'm a mess. I just yell at my husband. That's why everyone needs it. Everyone needs it. It's not, therapy is like a checkup, a doctor's checkup. Like if you go for physical or if you go for dental cleaning, you need therapy. It's not one of those things where, oh my God, I'm crazy. Oh my God, someone's going to be in my business. No, you get a professional that can support you with your thought process or expressing your feelings in a positive way. It's not something to be looked at like you're crazy or there's something wrong with you. No, I don't use it for myself. I sometimes find myself getting a little bit clinical, and my husband then says, "Don't be clinicianing me," and I don't know what the heck it's talking about.
She said, "No, I'm a mess." Do you seek help yourself? And is it difficult being a professional in the field, talking to another professional in the field? Like, is it, or are you just, I don't know, I feel like I have the experience, I have the know-how, I can work this through myself.
Yeah, one of the things like seeking out help is that you want to make sure there's not a conflict of interest, right? And one of the things that I do a lot is I just call my friend because she's a clinician, right? I just say, "Hey, Moni, what do you think about this?" But that's actually not such a good idea. I recommend that you do seek out a professional, someone that is a neutral party.
So we are coming to the top of the hour. No excuses, all my fault. But as far as couples therapy, 722 Dudley Street, what kind of pieces could we find when we walk in? Because I know the outside, the new mannequins are amazing. There's like 2 dresses that I know I can't fit, but I do want one. What can we expect when we come into couples therapy?
So when you come into couples therapy, you can expect to have your own ideas come to life. So if you have a design in mind or color, texture, it doesn't matter, length or size. So you mentioned this, you saw a dress that you can't fit, but that dress is actually a 2X. It's not.
You know what dress I'm talking about?
The white one?
Yes.
That everyone's talking about the white dress. So when I construct the dress, I do the bodice and then I just sort of put it on the mannequin and then I just sort of like pin it in the back.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ready to size for the buyer. It's not.
So none of the pieces aren't sized.
No, not at all. Because then I wouldn't be able to buy any, sell anything.
That's true.
Yeah, they're large, and then or they're just pieces,
Mm-hmm.
and people can see the idea. When they see it, they think it's like all ready to go. Like bag that up, I want that. And I usually have to say, come back in an hour or two, let me finish it. And then I size them and I make sure that it's perfectly tailored to their body. So when you come to couples therapy, you can get from anything from a cocktail dress just for a night out with your boo, or you can get a wedding dress. It doesn't matter.
We can get wedding dresses from you?
Yeah, anything.
I was unaware.
Prom dresses, wedding dresses, party dresses, gowns, galas, any kind of evening wear or any kind
You know
of.
that Ebony Gala's coming up.
Yeah, come on by. The one thing I tell people though is shop around, fall in love with the fabric, because you come in and you say, I want this dress, and then if it's something that looks very beautiful and it's all fabric, it's all about the fabric. Fashion, it's all been done before. Like you can see something that looks beautiful, but it's all been done before. But when once in a while, Alexander McQueen just wows us. But for the most part, fashion has all been done before. So when you come in and you say, I want this dress, I want it like this, and look at this, wow, it's beautiful, I love it. Get the fabric, because I'm not going to have access to all of the fabric. I'm not going to be able to be in New York and different places all the time to get these beautiful fabrics. And it's your taste. It's the picture you saw in your mind.
Mm-hmm.
So get the fabric, shop around, and I can always give you different places to go to so that you can fall in love with the fabric first. Because, again, it's all about
the fabric. And
And
I didn't know that. Now I know. No one's half the battle. One of the things that I personally love about couples therapy is when you walk in, there's a huge chair in the middle. Yeah. So I thought there was couples therapy. I thought there was some freaky, nasty stuff going on, some chain me to the table type stuff, because that chair is huge, and you just don't expect it in the middle of a boutique. But aside from that, I love the fact that you have the 0 to 8 on the left hand side, and then you have the big booty girls on the right hand side. And I have to say, out of every boutique that I've ever been to, they never cater to big booty girls.
Oh yeah, one of my mannequins is a plus, and I'm actually looking for something that's bigger.
Your mannequin is what?
Yeah, a couple mannequins is plus size, and so I know that I shopped around for bigger sizes and I couldn't really find them.
Mm-hmm.
China, they give us my size. My plus size mannequin looks like my size, and I'm like, I am a little plus, but I need something more normal.
Yeah.
Right. And so when I shopped around, I built my store. So I painted, I drilled, I did everything with my bare hands. Alhamdulillah, thank God. So when
what did you say?
Alhamdulillah. All praise due to God, because
Alhamdulillah.
So Dulillah. Alhamdulillah. Yeah.
Oh wow! Yes, they're right.
All praise due to God. But anyway, so when you come in, yes, I have to cater to 75% of America is what they call obese, right? And that's just like your BMI is like 31. So if you are 31 point something, if you come in, of course, I want people to feel beautiful. And again, it's the beauty within. It's not about your body. And the liberation is understanding and accepting yourself and feeling that you are comfortable within your own skin. And from there, I can give you anything. And it's okay. We can talk about any style, anything you want. But having people feel welcomed and come in and say they work hard for their money, right?
Mm-hmm.
People work hard for their money. So coming in and not just getting something, but having an experience and saying, I interacted with someone and I appreciated that experience.
I got a piece from your store that I can't wait to wear. The pink dress with the like rhinestones around the neck. I really love it, but it's too cold.
Oh, I made that. Thank you.
You made it?
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Thank you.
I love that piece.
Thank you.
I love the stones around the neck. It's like you don't need a necklace. You don't need anything. Just not big earrings.
Cool. I did forget your gift, but now that I know you like my custom stuff, I think I'll give you, what is it called? I owe you of customizing something beautiful.
Yay! I love surprises. Henna, makeup, clothes, therapy, sex toys. What else can we get?
Counseling. You have to call it counseling.
Counseling. Okay, counseling.
What else? No, that's. I think that covers it.
That's all.
You can find accessories, shoes, bags, and all the other stuff there too. And for Halloween, I'm going to have like a whole list of things, and mostly the Halloween costumes I carry throughout the year because it's for
role playing. Can we do a Freaky Friday together on role playing?
What is that? What does that mean?
That means, okay, so Freaky Friday is the day where we talk about freaky, nasty stuff. Better not bring your kids. And I'm not well versed in role playing, but it sounds like that you're pretty comfortable with it. So I would love to learn some tips, and we could all learn one together.
I'm a multifaceted woman, right? So I speak 5 languages. And
What? Hold on. What are these 5 languages?
Sheila, it's my Cape Verdean Creole, Portuguese, Spanish, French, English, and did I just name them all? I think so. And then Arabic, but conversational, not fluent. Arabic would be the 6th.
Lord have mercy. She's gorgeous, intelligent, and speaks 6 languages.
Oh, thank you.
But she's married. You can't have her.
That's the role play part for my husband. But again, you can keep it in context of. You can keep it clean. It doesn't necessarily have to be tabooed. If it's with your mate, there's sanctity in that. There's no need to be ashamed or feel embarrassed. If it's with the right person, if you are doing it in the context of respecting yourself, and this person respects you, and they're investing in your development, they're investing in the relationship and the unit of your home, in your children. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with pleasing each other. And finding sanctity in that. There's beauty in marriage. There's no need for you to feel, and marriage, however you interpret that, whether if you are married or if you're getting to be married, I hope that, you know what I mean, like everyone does find that relationship where they are truly committed to each other and they've taken some sort of oath to each other and to God to be able to be kind and to be kind and respectful to each other.
I thank you so much. I have a quick question.
Okay.
What is henna, and why does it make you feel like a queen?
I think mostly because you get to sit and you do this, and you just, you know, put out your hand. But I mean, it's just a culture of being romanticized. It's not really like it's paste. It's like just ink, like paste. It comes off. It stays on your skin for about 2 to 3 weeks. When you put it on, it feels like a cold paste. It's not. It's nothing. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't go inside of your system. It's just like writing on your hand with a permanent marker.
But what it makes us. It's amazing. It's amazing. I feel so. I don't care if I get it on a hidden part or an exposed part. It makes you feel some type of way. There's no like secret magical powers to henna.
Well, it's beautiful. No, I don't think so. I think it's beautiful, and you're taking a culture of that. You know what I mean? It's being again romanticized. It's foreign, so we're looking at it like erotic, but it's not. It's not anything that I think is beautiful, and you're putting it on your skin, and you're taking the time for yourself to sit there and be catered to on that level. Then, yeah, you would feel grandiose and royal, and you know.
Exactly. Just like a woman's supposed to feel. So how can we find you? How can we find you online? And one of the questions that I know is going to come up, so I'm just going to ask, what is the range of prices?
Oh, yeah. So the range of prices, we have dresses. I have dresses from anywhere from $25 all. Well, the dresses that are in the store all the way maybe to like $100. But then you have custom pieces. Then we're talking a different price. I charge a set rate. So, and I try to keep it always between $100 to $200, unless you're talking wedding or sweet 16s, then they get more complex.
Or quinceañeras.
Quinceañeras get, yeah, they get really detailed.
What would those dresses fall under? Because you know, people are preparing for prom, weddings.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really quote a dress just by, you know what I mean, saying that those dress, because it depends on the detail. But the dresses that I've been making so far, quinceañera dresses have ranged between anywhere between $200 to $500.
Wow. And I can imagine those being beautiful. You have this one gown in the store that I'm in love with. It looks like Cinderella. Like it's, you know,
Yes.
I love that dress.
The gold one.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, everyone loves that dress. I think it's more of the beading. Again, it's the fabric. Like, it's a halter top dress with a little train, but when you see it in that fabric, you're like, oh my God.
I know, you melt for it.
Yeah.
I definitely did.
We love blitzing glam.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Have you had any events at Couples Therapy?
I have. There have been a couple of things that's taken place. Autism Sprinter collaborated with me and came on. I actually donated a dress to them. I think at Bloomingdale's it's an $800 dress, but at my store I think it was like $400. But we want people to buy tickets to raffle this dress off to help my friend Jahida with Autism Sprinter. It's a very good cause, very important cause. So we had henna for autism, and folks came out. It wasn't a huge turnout, but I was super, super excited and appreciative of the people that did come out. It was fun. Besides, the store was kind of small, so
it fit
it was a
everybody.
good size. Yeah,
Absolutely. So just to remind you, you can get your custom pieces, very affordable custom pieces, and the quote-unquote African print skirts, because...
Oh, right. So, I mean, these are like just, for me, it's just, you know, stuff from back home, right? Like, so for me, it's like, I love making them because they're quick to make, they're very easy. Those skirts range about $40 to $80. The long ones are like $80. The fabric is, you know, the real kente fabrics. But if they're like the lesser fabrics, the ones that are not pressed and heated, then those are just $40. And then I make them with zippers, with pockets. I mean, all types of buckles.
Yes, baby,
You name
yes.
it. But $40 to $80 really is the range. And also, you can find me on Facebook, Couples Therapy Boutique. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Snapchat. All of the social medias. I've been hip. I had no idea what I was doing. I called my son over like, how do you do this? But yes, all of the social media, it's Couples Therapy Boutique. And my website is www.couplestherapy.co. Not com, co.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's a thing. Usually people correct it and say you forgot the M, and no, it's .co. Social media is therapy boutique, and my website is www. But in terms of also, like if you come in for henna, you have to make an appointment.
Makeup too, right?
Makeup too. You have to make an appointment, and the makeup artist that I use is Lana Fox. She's on Facebook as Lana Fox, and she's fantastic. Very professional, and you will definitely look like Hollywood.
Really?
Yeah.
So we have to make an appointment for that. What number can we call?
You can call the store 617-506-8523.
One more time.
617-506-8523.
Well, I thank you so much, Tanya. I love your store. I love your store. I love the fact that it's open late. I love the fact that the prices are so reasonable, but the material is premium.
Yes.
I love the fact that when you walk in, you feel like, and this was actually a comment about how nice you are and how friendly you are, and every time I talk about couples therapy, everyone always talks about you.
Yeah.
It's never about the clothes, it's never about the store,
Really?
but about you and
That's good.
how they love working with you. Did I read this? It can actually help. Truth hurts. Good rising, everyone. I actually go to this store. It's very nice, and the ladies are very friendly, and she keeps me looking fly every time I go out. She makes the clothes herself, and what I love the most is she only makes one, so no one else is going to be dressed like me. LOL. Love her. Shout out to Asleen Garcia. She said, "Oh, TaylaAndre, you haven't seen the back room. I have seen the sex toys. Have I seen the other back room, though?"
That's the back room.
Okay, I've seen the back room, boo. Good rising, Tayla, don't answer the phone. Where is the store located? At 722 Dudley Street, in Upham's Corner. She makes all the clothes. She's bad. Kemian from California said, "You cover everything." Brian
Thank you.
Mayer, is his name Mayer? Brian Mayer. "Look at our stylist. She's doing big things. Love her. Definitely going to her store when I come there next year. Tanya, you're amazing. I need to come by. Tayla, I heard you talking about a dress with diamonds around the neck. Was it a black sequence? Can you tell them the dress that I picked up
So this was a champagne color dress, and it has silver and gold sequins and crystals all over, and sort of like waterfall dripping down towards the.
Mine is just neckline.
The one you're speaking of?
Yeah, the pink one. The one that I bought is pink.
Oh,
but
she wants to know about your dress?
yeah.
Oh, so I think it was just like a meaty bodycon dress.
I know it made that booty look big, though.
No. Right, that's what bodycons do. But,
oh, that's what it's called? Okay, my bad.
But,
I'm not,
yeah, I think it's just the lining where when you come, so imagine a pencil skirt and then attaching a top to it. So when you come to the knee, it's very taken in. So yeah, it does come toward the body that way. But the beading is different colors. They're just like silver and blue and pink, like random colors. It just went.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Victoria said, "Do you do alterations?"
Oh yes, I forgot about that. Yeah, we do all alterations.
And Kemian said, "You need a shop in LA." Speak it.
A shop in
LA.
Oh my goodness. You know what? It might be my future. I don't know. I'm open for it. My husband will kill me hearing this right now.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Speak it, and it shall be. Asleen said that she's coming to get a dress today for the Elephant Man concert. And everybody else need to go to Couples Boutique today, 722 Dudley Street, and get your Elephant Man outfit, because there will only be one, and you will only look as fly as you want to be, and nobody will be able to bite your style. Good rising. We got ATL, we got Cali, we have Tennessee, all in the building. So, and we can shop online, right? So for those that are not in Massachusetts, we can shop online?
Yeah, you can definitely shop online. If you send me a picture and your sizes, I could do that too. A picture of the dress that you want made.
And with your sizes.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
What is the number? 617?
506-8523.
Email?
And you can catch me at Tanya at couplestherapy.co.
Okay, but yeah, Tanya is spelled
Tania.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Don't, regular Tanya is not going to work. You're going to get that email that says, come back to you. What is it?
Right.
Yeah, you won't get through. Website, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. One more time.
Facebook is Couples Therapy
Boutique.
And so is
Instagram. And you woke up with TaylaAndre as well as Tanya and Couples Boutique. If you would like, please go get you some. It's not therapy, it's counseling at Couples Boutique, 722 Dudley Street. Yes.
Thank you so much for having me.
Anytime, baby. I love your soul. I love your spirit.
Thank you.
And I love that she will tell you straight, no chaser, about your whole life. And you find yourself walking through the store talking about your problems. Purses are beautiful. Shoes are amazing. And it's a boutique. So like the previous viewer said, you're not going to find people with multiple pieces.
No.
And then there's custom pieces. Just the whole store is beautiful. Even if I understand you may not have the money right now, but just walk in and get the experience
We
of.
do layaways.
Are you? You're for real.
Well, we just say we help the community.
She does layaways. Put some down today and pay on Friday. I love you. I appreciate you. I hope you guys have an amazing day today. Big City 101.3 FM. You're welcome, baby.
You know what it is DJ Sus won the feature presentation.
You really do layaway?
Yeah.
I'm not judging. That's dope. That's so dope.
Politics, news, conspiracies. Wake up your third eye with unorthodox conversations.
It was great. We're still live.
It's the type of stuff
We're still live.
Make sure you tune in. Let's go.
We're not. Okay. Oh.
The way it is right now with us, with the water situation is...
Oh, we are still live. Good rising, my love. Good rising. Text me her information. My niece is trying to get a dress ready for prom. Kemian, are you at work? If so, I'll text it to you. If not, let me see if I can text it in here. It won't let me. My Android let me do it. This iPhone won't let me do nothing. So, can somebody please type in for Kemian one more time? What is the Instagram? Because I think the Instagram, you'll be able to find a few pieces there. Good rising, Rick. How are you? Go to Couples Therapy Boutique on Instagram. Couples Therapy Boutique. And I'll go ahead and I'll find a piece on her page and I'll repost it onto my page for those that are on my Instagram. And if you're not, TaylaAndre, that's for all social media, from Snapchat to Facebook to Twitter to name it. Everything is TaylaAndre. And so is Tanya. Everything is Couples Therapy?
Yes.
Y'all better know how to spell that one. I want to give a huge shout out. I forgot. Do we have time? I got to give a huge shout out to Faith. These are second day Faith natural curls. Second day, slept on them, woke up super late, and look at them. Oh my gosh, I love her hair milk. Faith's Naturals. Get you some Faith's Naturals. Get you some pom pom wash, some all natural deodorant, some body scrub, shampoo, conditioner. If you have alopecia, don't have any more edges, she has spray. She has a whole hairline actually. The shampoo, the conditioner, the gel. She has lock lotion or lock. I can't think of the word right now, but if you have locks, if you have curls, if you have anything, she has it all for every texture of hair. Go on and say it, pom pom wash. Y'all addicted with the damn pom pom wash. If you don't know what it is, bacterial vaginosis, what is that thing called? Yeast infection. It helps tremendously. So you're not going to the doctors every 6 weeks getting you pills or creams or whatever have you. The pom pom wash does balance your pH balance. So go get it. Face with an S, naturals with an S, beauty.com. Don't forget, I'll be at ZC Boston on Friday. On Friday, I will be at ZC Boston Bartender. Come tip your bartender. And do not forget that Reggie B's Work to Do, the rebirth of Work to Do, featuring Prentice Powell, Saturday, November 19th at Lena Park Community Corporation, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Those tickets are currently on sale. If you don't get your tickets now, I will be in the parking lot with tickets. There will be no tickets sold at the door. Lena Park will not let them sell tickets at the door. But if you hit me up, I'll have tickets for you, okay? I got you. I really can't. Reggie, can I sell tickets in the parking lot? Mwah. I hope you guys have an amazing day today. We're still YouTube live, too. I love you, I appreciate you, and I hope you all have an awesome day today.
Thank you.